And first up, we cut across to the latest information coming in on how Ajit Doval is meeting Wang Yi, the Chinese foreign minister. Those are the pictures on your screens. Much is being eyed as far as this particular meeting is concerned.
妥善解决双方在边界等领域的一些具体的问题，那么推动中印关系能够保持一个健康稳定的发展的势头。那么我们刚才已经进行了非常深入细致的小范围的会谈。All
right, so that is an important briefing that is happening at the moment where we're getting you details on Ajit Doval's meeting with the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. Remember, this is coming at a very critical time. Both India and China looking to better relations, and most importantly, these are the pictures on your screens of that important handshake that happened.
I'm very pleased to meet you again in New Delhi for this round of talks between the special representatives of China and India on the boundary question. The setbacks we experienced in the past few years were not in the interests of the people of our two countries. And then in October last year, President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Modi had an important meeting in Kazan. That meeting pointed the direction for the development of our bilateral relations and provided impetus for the proper settlement of the boundary question. We had a very good 23rd round of special representatives talks at the end of last year. At that meeting, we reached new and important consensus on the management of disagreements, stabilizing the borders, and moving toward a settlement. We identified specific goals and formed a working framework. We are heartened to see the stability that is now restored in the borders. Mr. Doval, I appreciate your effort that you made as special representative of the Indian side. Now, the bilateral relationship is facing an important opportunity of improvement and growth. The Chinese side attaches great importance to the Prime Minister's visit to China to attend the SCO Summit at our invitation. We believe that the Indian side will also make your contribution to a successful summit in Tianjin. History and reality proves once again that a healthy and stable China-India relationship serves the fundamental and long-term interests of both of our countries. It is also what the developing countries all want to see. Our two sides should follow the strategic guidance of our leaders, increase mutual trust through strategic communication, expand common interest through exchanges and cooperation, and properly settle the specific issues in the borders so as to advance our relationship in a healthy and sound manner. Just now, we had in-depth and detailed communication in the small group meeting. At the large group meeting, I am ready to work with you to build more consensus and identify the direction, the specific goals of the boundary consultations going forward, and create more conditions for the improvement and further growth of our bilateral relations. Thank you.
Excellency, let me take this opportunity to introduce members of my delegation.
Okay.
On my right,
介绍我的代表团。
So those are the pictures we've got you of the meeting that is taking place. And remember, important statements coming there. Chinese foreign minister hailing stability along the border and looking to draw consensus. Remember this ahead of Prime Minister's visit for the SCO Summit. Let me bring in my colleague Shivani Sharma on further details to how India and China are building up to Prime Minister's visit to China and the most important factor of the consensus being talked about.
Suesha, in last 1 year, the MEA has claimed that India and China have made substantial progress when it comes to the line of actual control issues. And when Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to visit the SCO Summit in China on 31st of August and 1st of September, the meeting of the special representatives in Delhi is quite important. It is quite crucial. And the Foreign Minister of China, Wang Yi, has been meeting Dr. S. Jaishankar yesterday. He's holding the SR level talks with the NSA. We've already heard the Chinese side. We are also getting statements from NSA Ajit Doval, where both the countries have agreed to work and rebuild the mutual trust and the confidence building measures on ground, especially when it comes to the border issues. There are so many other issues also that are being discussed that involve the economies of both the countries, the economic involvement and ties between both the countries. And it is also being said through the sources, Suesha, that China has agreed to address the critical minerals and the other issues of India. So this is quite a progressive kind of conversation that's happening here in India before Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to visit SCO Summit. And when it comes to Prime Minister's visit, it will be again a very important visit because that will be the first time when after Galwan, Prime Minister in fact will be visiting China. And in these last more than 5 years, India and China have persuaded peace together through dialogue, and India has also increased its capabilities on ground when it comes to the combat preparedness along the line of actual control. So the things are going in the right direction. That's what is being said by the MEA also. And we see a lot happening today when the foreign minister is also scheduled to meet the Prime Minister in the evening.